but the title of this book, We Are the Ones We've Been Waiting For, really struck a chord for me. Because it was only 4 years since my husband had died, and I was trying to figure out how am I supposed to live my life, because it doesn't really seem to make sense. I can't figure it out because things keep on sliding backwards and I'm trying to move forwards. And I felt like the victim. I felt like this terrible thing happened to me and I can't figure it out. And as we were doing our traveling in Peru, it dawned on me that I was the one I am waiting for. I was the one who had to step up to the plate. I'm not a victim, and I don't have to play the victim role anymore. I can be there for me. And there are things that I can do that help me to be there for me. And I remember that my best friend, who became my husband's really good friend, and he was there helping me to take care of him because I was a hospice doctor. I wasn't gonna let him go to the hospital and die. He was gonna die at home. But things, even after 6 months of me bringing in all these helpers and having 2 other different people live with me, things got worse and worse and worse, and I couldn't keep him at home. And he got so sick that and so much pain that I had to bring him to an inpatient hospice. And so my friend helped me out. And one day we were in the hospice sitting next to my husband, and he was completely out on a morphine drip. And he brought a picnic lunch for me to have some food on the table there next to my husband. And so I want to read a little bit from that moment there. And I was thinking in my head, my life is a mess. I can't do this life. It's too hard. I said these words to myself sometimes while I was grieving. After the picnic dinner at my husband's bedside with my friend Dorian, I had a revelation. I was grateful for many things I did that made Jay happy and smile and enjoy his life until the very end. I was thankful for our family, for our friends, our colleagues, and others who helped us to thrive in the face of terminal cancer. The hospice team was amazed at the things we were doing. They said they'd never seen anyone do those sorts of things before. And how did we manage to do so many things, including taking him to another country so that he could see one more country before he died, because his goal was to get to 50 countries and I got him to 44. So my heart became grateful. I had gratitude and joy, and my grief felt more manageable when I started to have gratitude. And so here's an action I wrote in the book as part of my medicine that worked for me to improve my gratitude, and I suggested that it might help you too. Obtain a journal or a pad of paper and write down 3 things that you are grateful for daily for a week. Write down 3 different things every day. Observe if you say to yourself, I can't do this today. If journaling doesn't work for you, then say 3 things you're grateful for. Or if possible, ask a friend or a family member if they would do this with you. And share what you're thankful for with each other. Having an accountability partner can make this a little easier. Notice what happens to your thoughts after a week of looking for things to be grateful for every day. And practicing gratitude has changed my life. Because it's really hard to be a victim when you can find things every single day that you are thankful for. Thank you so much.